What's good, YouTube? It's the Casual Gamer here, back again with another video. I know it's been a minute. Holidays came by, had family in town, and then December 31st, New Year's Eve, guess who got sick? Yes, whatever's been going around got to me. So my apologies if I sound a little congested in this video. I'm feeling a lot better. It's just trying to shake this has been kind of tough. Now, today we are going to be talking about the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 ranked play experience. I honestly didn't even want to make videos about ranked play on Black Ops 6 until I got myself the plat. So you guys are probably wondering, dang, he just now got the plat. Well, I only have like 1 day played on Black Ops 6 right now, and I play ranked play mainly duo and solo queue. That's actually going to be part of what we talk about today, just the rank play experience for solo queue players and players who just don't always have a squad. So yeah, let's just start there. Yo, if you are a solo queue or a duo queue, even a 3, if you are anything besides a full squad trying to grind in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 ranked, may God be with you. All of my silvers and golds mainly, I know the pain. You guys play your heart out. You're probably carrying your team literally every game, if not every game, every other game, and you're just stuck in this cycle. I know it because I went through the struggle too. I just had to break through it. Being a solo queue in Black Ops 6 is literally, I say it's equivalent to just playing at the casino. If you've been in a casino, then you know exactly what I mean, because Black Ops 6 rank depends so much on your teammates. It doesn't matter how good you play. If you don't have good teammates who communicate, you're literally just going to get stuck in the cycle of plus 40, minus 25, or whatever it is the SR is. Like, it's hard to grow like that. It's hard to grow when you're playing by yourself and you're just relying on the matchmaking to give you teammates who just at least have a microphone. You don't even got to be good, but I just don't understand people who go into ranked play without microphones. Now, I will say this year that is mainly Call of Duty's fault, because I don't know what they're doing with the chat. Most people are just chat banned, and I don't think they understand how much that is hurting their game. And it's really another video for another day, but I just don't get how Call of Duty's something that, like, chatting and talking shit, like that was just a regular thing back in the day. I don't get how they're slowly trying to move this out of their game, or why they're trying to do it. I don't get it. But honestly, it's just messing shit up for the people who are trying to play competitive rank play, because everybody is chat banned. So you're trying to play with randoms. They have mics, but they're chat banned. So it just adds to the list of all the disadvantages that comes with being a solo queue or even a duo queue player. Like, it's just so much disadvantages. And I don't know how they could fix this going forward, but something has to change. They're either going to have to separate all the solo and duo queue players, so they're only playing against each other from the 3 stacks and the 4 stacks, or the better idea, because they can't even do that, because you guys probably already see the game is already dying out. They don't even have enough players to do that. What they really need to do is just change their whole SR system, because it's too team based. And I know, like, that sounds bad to even say, but everybody is not playing with the team. Now, I'm not saying that winning shouldn't be prioritized, because yes, winning should be prioritized inside of ranked play. But what about the players who are literally carrying their team, the people who are going 45 and 13, and they're just getting bad luck with teammates and they're just losing games? If you're playing the objective, you're going off, you're leading your team, why are you losing just as much points as the guy at the bottom of the scoreboard who doesn't even know what he's doing in ranked? He doesn't even know why he's in ranked play. He just clicked it to try it. Should you guys be losing as much points as each other, or even a close amount to as much points as each other? I don't think so, and that's where I feel like the whole system just has to change. All my solo queue players, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. This is your reality. The chances of you getting 3 solo players, or even a 2 stack on your team where everybody's just on the same page, everybody has mic, like literally everything has to go perfect for you to get wins consistently inside of ranked play being a solo queue. But it's not like, it's just the chances of that happening is like maybe like a 1 in I say like a 1 in 5 chance you're gonna get a perfect team. And when you find that perfect team, the best thing that you could do is just try to squad up with them after. That's what I had to start doing, really. Because chances are the next game, you're just going to be back to having a whole bunch of bums on your team. Honestly, the more that I talk about this, the more I'm realizing why Call of Duty is losing so much players, at least on the ranked side of it, because you're not giving people who don't always have a squad, who don't always have a 4 stack, a chance to really enjoy your ranked mode. You have to at least give them a chance, man. Nobody wants to just be stuck in a cycle. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be talking about is something that I have been waiting and dying to talk about because I don't get what they're doing with this system. We're going to talk about the game modes. What is going on with the game modes this year? Why is it like this? I've played ranked the last 2 years pretty heavy. It's never been this much hardpoint. What is with all of this hardpoint? It feels like 70% hardpoint, 20% control, and 10% search. Honestly, no, that's too generous. It's probably 5% search. I gotta redo all of those numbers because I'll go 3 days without getting one search game. Sometimes even 4. I could go a whole week without playing search one time on Black Ops 6 ranked. And I don't know whose idea this was to change this, because on Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, they had a pretty good amount of search. I mean, don't get me wrong, hardpoint was always like the main game. You're going to get hardpoint the most, but you got way more search and you got way more control on the last 2 Call of Duties, and I don't get whose idea it was to change that. That's what I don't understand about Call of Duty. All the stuff in this game that needs fixing, why do they just go mess with stuff that nobody's even really complaining about? But yeah, man, it would be really nice to play more search. Honestly, it'd be nice to even play more control. That's how you know I don't even like control, but there's so much hardpoint in this game. When I get control, I low-key be excited now. Alright, so the last thing that I'm going to talk about really is these maps. Like, these are probably the worst ranked maps that we've gotten in the last 3 years, you guys. I'm not even kidding, I'm not exaggerating. First problem is there's only 6 maps, and actually 6 maps inside of a ranked mode, it actually makes sense. But let me tell you, the problem is they took Rewind out, thank God, because that map was terrible, and half the time the cars didn't even load, so why was it on there in the first place? But red card's still on there. Nobody plays red cards, so you're down 2 maps, so you really only have Protocol, Skyline, Vault, and Hacienda. We literally play like the same 4 maps every day. This just goes to show that Call of Duty just lost the ability to make great maps at some point, and that's why they always have to recycle maps every year from like 10 to 12 years ago, 10 to 12 plus years ago at this point. They had to keep recycling these same maps because they can't make good maps anymore. It's just what it is. Now you just have a ranked mode full of a whole bunch of maps that nobody likes. Now, personally, I kind of like Protocol. I hate Skyline. It's Protocol and Vault. Protocol and Vault I could tolerate. It's not like they're my favorite maps or anything. Like, I would never like choose to play on these maps if I had a choice. But out of the choices that they give us, those are the 2 that I could tolerate the most. You know, for a game that does as much as they can in their power to manipulate player retention, like, they do a whole lot of stuff that just has the opposite effect, because how are you going to keep people on your ranked player if they're only playing 3 or 4 maps every day? People are getting bored. It's a reason only about, 3 months in, people are already leaving this game. You would think that they would give their competitive audience just a better experience, but I guess this is where we are. This is what we're stuck with in Season 1. Honestly, hopefully no more changes. Don't change anything else in Season 1. One other thing that I hate that they keep doing this year is mid-season changes. I hate changes mid-season inside of competitive mode. And I'm not talking about like glitches and bugs. I'm talking about significant changes. Like even taking out the Krieg C. Now I know the Krieg C was overpowered, and I'm not saying that I want it back even, but don't get everybody using this gun for like the whole first quarter of the season and just take it out, and now everybody has to adjust to something else. Literally mid-season, everybody just has to all of a sudden become a submachine gun player, which is cool. If we're gonna do that, then let's do that, but you guys have to make that decision before the first season starts. That's why preseasons are pretty important. Drop a preseason and see how everything works first, so you're not making all these changes in the middle of the season. But I guess that's just what games are now. I don't get it. Another mid-season change that they made that I don't like still was taking that door off of Skyline on P2. I don't get why they would do that. I feel like it added a layer of strategy, and you want strategy inside your ranked mode, so why even take something like that out? So many questions, never get answers. It is what it is, man. It sucks because, like I said in the previous video, Black Ops 6 had the most potential out of any Call of Duty in the last 3 years, and they just completely kind of flopped. I feel like this is the best variety of weapons that we've had in a game for a long time, which kind of sucks for the ranked play players because they just took pretty much everything away from us. By the way, I am using the GPR in this video. I know you probably don't see a lot of people using this weapon. A lot of people don't like it. Personally, I like it better than the AMES. It's like a submachine gun and an AR. It's like right in between a sub and an AR. I can move around more comfortably with this gun than I can the AMES. AMES, I feel like I strictly have to play for long range kills or play at a distance. With the GPR, I can play more of a mid range game, and I think that's what that weapon's for. And if you know how to use it and you have decent aim, you're gonna be good with this class. So yeah, check it out. You guys, it's the Casual Gamer, and I'm up out of here. Here goes that GPR class for you. Do not sleep on the GPR 91, I'm telling you guys. If you have decent accuracy, you can use the GPR 91 effectively. Personally, since they got rid of the Krig C, I like using the GPR over the AMES, and I already like the GPR as a second option to the Krig C. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Or you guys just need to try out my class. Here it is right here. You're going to throw on a red dot sight, muzzle, ported compensator, barrel, reinforced, underbarrel, Ranger foregrip, rear grip, ergonomic grip, stock, balanced, and fire mods recoil spring. To use it, you are going to have to use 7 attachments. I'm going to just tell you that right now. In my opinion, it's the perfect weapon, just like in between an AR and a sub. When my sub just isn't hitting the way it's supposed to be hitting, I switch to the GPR. I can still move around, but I can also still play from range. Now, it might not be as good from range as the AMES, but that's why I said if you have slightly decent aim, because I really don't have good aim, but I have good enough aim for this to be effective for me. So if you have really good aim, try this class out and let me know how you fare. Honestly, I'd love to see a pro player try it out in like the upper ranks. Right now I'm in plat, but honestly, I didn't even want to make a video on the GPR until I got to plat because I had to see how good I do with it inside plat first. But it's still working for me in plat, so I'm gonna keep using this weapon until I can't use it anymore. You guys, it's the Casual Gamer, and I'm up out of here. Yeah. Oh, bro, I'll be doing that shit too, just going up and down. That's the best way to get point from them too, bro. So you come up that elevator, bro, you're gonna at least kill one of them on point. You're able to guess all the corners right that they into, or have an idea where they at. That should be. Behind us. Two fireplace. One down. Bro, this GPR is... What, mine?